Welcome to Kashish English Grammar lesson. Now we will learn figure of speech. What is a figure of speech? A figure of speech is a poetic device which consists in the use of words and phrases in such a manner as to make the meaning more pointed and clear, and the language more graphic and vivid. A figure of speech is the departure from the ordinary form of expression. For example, necessity is the mother of invention. Next, a good example is the best sermon. Classification of figure of speech. Figure of speech based on similarity, simile and metaphor. Figure of speech based on association, metonymy and synecdoche. Figure of speech based on imagination, personification, apostrophe, hyperbola. Figure of speech based on sound, onomatopoeia, alliteration, associations. Figure of speech based on difference, antithesis, epigram, climax and anticlimax. First, simile. A simile shows likeness or comparison between two objects or events. A simile is introduced with the words like, as so. For example, she is as lovely as a rose. Next, he was brave like a lion. Next, he is as sober as a judge. Second, metaphor. A metaphor is an implied or condensed simile. The simile says merely that one thing is like another. The metaphor says that one thing is another. For example, the camel is the sheep of desert. Next, life is a tale told by an idiot. Next, variety is the spice of life. Third, metonymy. In metonymy, an object is designated by the name of something which is generally associated with it. Here, meta is equal after, nomo is equal name. For example, the pen is mightier than the sword. Next, synecdoche. In synecdoche, a part is used to designate the whole or the whole to designate a part. For example, England has won the match. Next, a fleet of 20 sails passed by our coast. Next, the best brains have assembled here. Next, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Fifth, personification. In personification, inanimate objects and abstract notions are presented as having life and intelligence. For example, Death lays his icy hand on kings. Next, opportunity knocks at the door but once. Next, I kissed the hand of death. Sixth, apostrophe. An apostrophe is the direct address to the dead, to the absent, to a personified object or idea, as if they were alive and could reply. For example, death, where is thy sting? Next, wind, where have you been? Next, fair daffodils, we weep to see you haste away so soon. Seventh, hyperbola. In hyperbola, a statement is made emphatic by overstatement. For example, rivers of blood followed on the battlefield. Next, all the perfumes of Arabia can't sweeten this little hand. Eighth, Onomatopoeia. This is the name given to the artifice of language by which the sound of words is made to suggest or echo the sense. For example, the snakes are hissing and the bees are buzzing. Next, the beetle wails his droning flight.